theoretical design, and I just quickly wanted to show off the new releases for the upcoming FEMME release, which is going to be July 18th. So first off, I'm just going to show off everything that's in the collection FEMME. We've been actually working on this since December, end of December, January. If you didn't know, I am like 9 months pregnant. And the very beginning of this year was really hard. So this was originally supposed to be a Valentine's collection. However, I went on like a few month hiatus and didn't release it. Put it on pause, but finally I started to gain some energy in June and revisited this collection and started it over. So the reason why there's so much pink is kind of because of that. But now that I'm due in August and the baby is a girl, I felt like it was the most appropriate little collection as like a homage to her. So let's begin. All right, I'm just gonna go through each of the sheets. A lot of these sheets you should be familiar with. A lot of my standard ones, and I have a couple new deco ones. Our washi sheets. And then 2 options, washi sticker paper. These are horizontal. Sometimes I do them vertical. I think Smile is vertical. Then we have these fun ones. They are our leopard print, just deco, both in washi sticker and premium matte. You can see. We're also printing this on new paper. If you can see, the back is clear. Let me know what you think. I'm definitely getting a lot better cuts with these. They're a bit tougher on my cutting machines, but the cut is worth it. So, and that'll come in washi sticker paper too. And we have these. I used a bit of the collage digital art from the advent calendar. It was the punk rock bitches to make this. And then we have more deco boxes. These are a bit wider than the other ones, and there's only 4 on this one, but there's more creative freedom with them. Cut them however you may. These ones are just smaller, more vertical. Then we have our deco, my favorite sheet. So in the listings, the deco will have 2 sheets per order. This is the first sheet, this is the second sheet. So if you're wondering why they're a bit on the higher end, it's because you're getting 2 sheets and it's actually cheaper because I do a discounted price since it's you're purchasing 2 automatically. Lots of collaged art that I've gotten from Etsy sellers as well as magazines that I cut here. I used a lot of Altered State magazine for some of the pieces, and then I just graffiti over them on my iPad. The theme was like punk, rock, feminine energy. Velvet Underground. The song that inspired a lot of this sheet was Wild One. It's from, I think, Devil's Rejects. Sherry Moon Zombie, when she was Free Baby. Anyways, then we have, if you can't tell I'm out of breath, postage stamps. Slightly new. I made these more so for myself and just to kind of see how they do in the shop, but I'm always needing to have boxes in my spreads and I never have them, so I do highlighter over it. So I figured it would be fun to create just like a highlighter look. Actually 3. This is the first one. All these were cut from magazines. Altered State, a Vogue, a couple digital ones. Yeah, this was just like written and then I drew over it. Pretty cool. This took a lot of work. You would never know how much work this took. This was one of the most complicated sheets. Second most complicated sheet are these. This is just my handwriting and then I just put squares over them. I call it like my doodle writing. Next we have our tags. Fun, fun, fun. These are fun, just like a little bit larger deco. I like to use them in my weekly spreads, but I also like to use them for a lot of layering. Our collage rips. Again, hand-drawn art. Made all this leopard print. Drew it myself. And then a few of these are just like digital papers, magazine papers. Then we have the rips. This will also come in washi sticker paper. My cuts were just not that great, if you can see. But rips. So I reformatted this because I felt like the last scripts I had were, I don't want to say that they were small, like I prefer the small, but a lot of people ask for larger deco, so this was like my way of showing it. I thought I loved this. I could just see this on the bottom of a spread. Oh, this is on the old paper. It's truly the same quality, just the different, and I feel like with the clear background, I get a better cut and transfer. But yeah, you'll get 2 sheets if you order them. And then we have our little emo heart dusty. Smoking a little, whatever you prefer. Then we have these babes. These are another one from our advent calendar. They're punk rock bitches with a couple new ones. And I recolored them to go with this theme. I love them. Then we just have the emo heart faces. And then this is our X. This is just like our standard colorway for this collection. And then that is all the sticker sheets for FEMME. We will have some full sheets. This one's one of them. It's our standard TN size. And then actually, yes, this one right here is our A5 size. It's just one of the examples. We have a lot this go around, but those 2 are ones featured. I do standard TN because of our standard TN notebook that we have. I have it immediately available for me to format and everything, and I make everything for this. And yeah, I do a lot of my creative designing in here, so I love to have the standard TN size for that. And then we have the A5 size because I do have an A5 sticker album. Also, when I've always sold the full sheets, A5 was always the most popular size. It's a little more difficult for myself, but you guys love it, so. And you have more versatility to cut them. We also have, I'll show that last. Let me just show you the two random things. These are not part of the FEMME collection, but they are new releases. We have these alphabets. I'm putting them in the shop to see how well they do to start. Just literally just black, no outline. I wanted to see how they would do to start. And if they do well, I'll add more color variations as time goes, I think. And then I have this guy. It's my Dusty Boo Boo. Isn't he cute? There will also be a die cut with him, along with 3 other die cuts. And I will show you when I should get to the freebie, because they are actually on the freebie that I will be giving to every order when they purchase during the sale, or new release, sorry. All right, last but not least is, you see these? We'll have, this is a new size. This is 32 millimeters. And they are just a pink and red checker discs, and we made them for this new guy. He's a new size. He's not fully complete, so it will say in red vinyl all the small things, because it is fits like a 3x4 inch sheet, die cuts, ephemera paper, whatever your heart desires. Honestly, I made this back in probably back in November, and was going to release it for no, I got it a long time ago in September, and was going to release it in January when I did this collection, but life is life, and that did not happen. So I put a hold, but the purpose of these I wanted was to store die cuts in a unique way, and also ephemera paper, scrap paper. Actually, I bet you, yeah, like post-it, like this is a post-it size, so like obviously very thick, but just to show the size, it's a small book. Just like the little things that you just don't know what to put it in, scraps, stuff like that. So I just thought this was necessary for the shop. And it'll come with checker discs. It also has 2 thick PVC frosted, like, what's it called? I don't know, covers. But the front one's going to have a red vinyl stencil, checker stencil on the front. And then this will say all the small things on it. I'm really excited for the look of this. I will have it all tomorrow, but I wanted to film this today, so you'll see it on the listing when it gets released. I'm really excited about that. There's also refill paper that will come with the 2 frosted that you can, if you want to make it thicker. I believe this one that I made for myself has 2, so it's 25 per pack, and this one I made 50. So front and back it can hold up to like 100, which is really awesome. Okay, there's that. And then last but not least is the freebies. So every order starting on Friday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, will get the Cigarette Daydreams. This is actually in our flavor of the week right now, but in a full sheet. It's in a B6 size, sorry. Washi sticker paper. So you'll just get the mini size version of it. And then just little cuties. And then the art print will look something similar to this. I scanned this and then graffitied over it and then changed the border to pink. So that will be fun. And that will be everything. That is everything. I'm sure I missed something, but this is everything so far planned. And I hope you guys like it. I'm really excited for this release. I think it will go really well. And thanks for watching, guys. Bye.